Good morning. I am going to make my very first character for Mothership, sci-fi horror RPG. This by, let me toggle down here real quick. This by Tuesday Night Games, Player Survival Guide. I believe I received this, Dell pointed me to the Player's Guide sometime, a year and a half ago or so, and we were thinking about doing something with it. I think we all lost track of it. The reason this has come up now is Justin, who's in our Joth game, of course, offered game for Saturday night. Justin ran Cyberpunk last year, and I was unable to make that. I tried to get into that game, and I can't remember something. I could not make the game. I was committed to it, but could not make it. So I missed my one chance to play Cyberpunk. I had never played Cyberpunk before, and he also ran a Delta Green game that I was unable to attend. Because I may have been out of town at the time or something. So I missed opportunity to play Delta Green. So when he offered this sucker up the other day, there was no way I was going to miss Mothership as well. So I really appreciate Justin offering opportunities for us to try these other game systems. It's very, very cool. So thank you, Justin, for doing that. And maybe one day you guys will run a Cyberpunk or a Delta Green game again, and I'll have a chance to try that out. Okay. With that said, I just perused the book a little bit this morning, and looks pretty plain and simple here. So the first thing you do is roll 66 for each of your stats. Of course, your stats, again, are strength, speed, intellect. So, again, I don't use, I love using the old text editor. It makes me think old school. So we got speed. We've got, whoops, I lost it. Strength, speed, intellect, and combat. Strength, speed, intellect, and combat. Strength, speed, intellect, and combat. How about that? Combat. Okay, and you got to roll 66 for each of these. So let's go and do strength. I'm using the advanced roller in my Broadland roll 20 page. I was planning on running some Broadland OSR stuff last year. I was preparing that actually before I left. So much of it was unfinished in here, but ironically, that's what I'm using today to roll this. So 66 or 6 D10. So my strength score is, let's see here, 19. Holy cow, that can't be right. I guess I'll be a technician. No, dude, that can't be right. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. 19. I'm probably missing something in the rules. We'll get to it in a second. But at least I'll have this raw data down here real quick. Let's go back to roll 20. Let's roll another one. This will be my speed. 36. That's more like it. 30 is supposedly average. So 19 is pretty bad. This is definitely a brainy guy. Hopefully, that intellect better be higher. I'm going to be pretty much in a bad way here. So I'm hoping the intellect's high. 30. There's that average we were just talking about. So on top of that, so what the hell am I doing on this starship? Great question. I must be the maybe I'm the garbage man or the cook or something, right? Here we go. Whoops, I'm in the wrong tower. Here we go. And last but not least, maybe combat. Come on. Maybe, oh, why turn out I'll be like a savant. Nope, 29. So I'm not even average at combat. So here we go, 29. So right now, my Mothership character, 9 July 2022, 1600 hours, is, oh, by the way, his name is Eddie Bones, right? Eddie Bones. All right, so there we go. There's Eddie Bones so far. Now let's see what else we do. Oh, I get to pick my class and their starting saves. Okay, so Teamsters are rough and tumble. Workers, well, I'm definitely more of a worker, right? Scientists or doctors, researchers, anyone who wants to slice open aliens. No, I'm not interested in slicing open anything. Androids, you know, and Marines, they're here to shoot bugs. Okay, my strength isn't great. How many? My speed's pretty good. Marine. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a Teamster. I think that's just going to suit Eddie Bones here. So we're going to go Teamster. Eddie Bones. Teamsters. There we go. Okay, next. Put a check in the circle above and for your save. Sanity, fear, body, and armor. Sanity, fear, body, and armor. I believe I read that right. Saves are sanity, fear, body, and armor. Interesting. Okay, so let's go down here and do saves. Sanity, fear, body, armor. All right, and again, I'm assuming these have starting grades, maybe, or maybe because it's a class, it'll be like D&D, and that there'll be set saves probably. I did glance through this, but I didn't see the actual scores. Okay, then we go over to page 7 here. It says, if you follow the arrows at the bottom of each class column, you'll see that each class alters its starting stats a little bit. Okay, great. So I'm going to get to tweak up my starting stats. And by the way, again, I like to use the terminology because it helps me learn the game. Stats. So when in game, somebody says, you know, roll your stat, your string stat. I'm using the. I get to use. I want to learn the terminology that this uses as opposed to attributes, for instance. All right. Each class comes preloaded with some relevant skills. Additionally, each class has a number of points to spend on skills, character creation. So trained skills cost a point, expert skills cost 2, master skills cost 3. It's pretty plain and simple. Take note of how your class deals with stress and panic. Each class deals with stress and panic differently. Go ahead and mark your class special rules with future reference. Okay. Pick a starting loadout and roll a random trinket patch. Okay, so starting loadout. This is on page 1922 for the trinket. Finishing touches. Fill out your stress starts at 2. Resolve starts at 0. Max strength times 2. Starting credits FD10 times 10 to give yourself a name, a rank if you have one. You're ready to play. It can't be that easy, so I like that. That's beautiful. All character creation, 1 page. Now, granted, they're referencing other pages to fill out information, but there's your character creation on 1 page, so that's pretty dang cool. Now, again, this is the player's guide. The book may be a lot more detailed, right? The actual book. Fill out your stress starts at 2, so let's come over here. Now, what are those known as, by the way? These are known as how to pick a class deal with stress and panic. It's just stress and panic. There is no actual title for what those are, so we're going to come over here. And I'm going to put up here, because I think this actual character street at the top has stress 2, panic. Yeah, I mean, if my character's already panicked, I'm in trouble. There we go. Stress and panic, I believe, are at the top of the original character sheet, right? Let's take a look. So might as well put them there. Yep, stress and panic. Health is beside that. So let's go ahead and just to keep it right, and I'll put health out here. All right. Back to the book. All right, so we need to do, that's done. 0. Max health is times 2 strength. I don't want to do that until I finish filling out in case my class tweaks my strength. I don't believe it will. That can't be right. Max health. Oh, max health is times 2 strength. Okay, I'm thinking strength times 2. Okay, let's double check that my class doesn't change. A dice roll. This is just explaining the game, critical hits, all that stuff's very. I already went through this, and I understand the game completely in one read through. It's absolutely. I would argue this is just a D100 system. Pretty dang cool. Sanity, ability, okay, panic checks, etc. Crisis checks. This is pretty cool the way they do the crisis stuff. These are basically tasks that take longer than 1 roll, which is very cool. Food and water, oxygen. I cannot find my hit location. Interesting for combat. I'm not finding. There's the trinkets. Let's go ahead and find out what trinket I have. It's not. This is not quite how I want to. Let's go back to the basic die roller. Let's do D100, and my trinket is 78. Hooded parka, fleece lined. Hey, hey, hey! That's a trinket. Hooded parka, fleece lined. How about that? hooded parka, fleece lined, right? I don't guess I have to capitalize all that stuff, but that's me. Where's it at? 78. Hooded parka, fleece lined. No, they capitalized it. How about them apples? Hooded parka, comma, fleece lined. All right, so I've got my trinket. All right, let's go back. What am I? Oh, loadouts. Here we go. In character creation, you have 4 different loadouts to choose from. The loadouts are there to make rerolling a character fairly painless. If you pick one on the starting loadouts, you get feed 18 credits. Okay, so where are these loadouts? There's equipment, vac suit, all that stuff. Okay, I'm missing something here, folks. This is rule stuff. So where is... That's all rules. Train skills... Okay, I thought there was something about my classes giving me that information. So why am I missing that from my class? Pick a starting loadout. There are 4 different starting equipment packages to choose from. These are here for convenience so that you don't have to spend a lot of time shopping. Good, because I don't want to shop at all. Also roll a random trinket. I did that. So where are these loadouts they're talking about? So my max is times 2 strength. So let's go ahead and, my health. So that means my strength, my health is 38. Is that correct? Starting credits are 5d10. Okay. So 5d10 plus 10. So my starting credits are... Are you kidding me? Or is it times 10? Times 10. Hallelujah. Okay, 26 times 10, 260. Okay. Jeez, that scared me just a little bit. Oh, wait, nope. Remove that 10. So 16 times 10, 160 is my starting. 160. I almost did a big math mistake there. So credits, 160. Okay, we're getting there now. Where are these starting loadouts they promised me? Okay, I must have to go further down, and then I've got to pick my skills, right? I think you automatically start with certain skills. That's going to be the tricky one, the skills. It's got a great character sheet. I just don't have a printer that can print this, and I'm not really ready to run to Office Depot to do this. Hiring mercenaries. Yeah, we got everything in this game, folks. Mercenaries, you got your mothership, too. I think you build your starship or something like that. Yeah, your mothership, which is cool. That looks pretty intense right there. This will be Dell's job to run the ship. I'm just a cook, damn it. Teamster. I'm a cook for the Teamsters. Okay, so what did I do wrong here? Okay, that's all ship stuff again. Ship-to-ship combat. Mothership, jump drives. Geez, so there's our character sheets. Okay, so my sanity. So this must be my start. Sanity 30, fear 35, body 30, armor 35. So let's get that right. 30, 35, 30, 35. 30, 35, 30, and 35. So we got our sanity, armor, all that correct. Here it says plus 5. So plus 2 to health, or times 2 for that. Strength, speed equals... So strength and speed equals plus 5? That's a little confusing. So I'm assuming here they're telling me that strength and speed go down here and gain a plus 5 for this. I'm absolutely confused on that. All right, so you guys get to watch a moron try to figure out how to do this thing here. Let's see here. Strength, speed, plus 5. I'm absolutely confused. Let's go back to saves. Maybe it explains in the book what that means, right? Where saves? Come on up. Range. It's all combat. food and water, saves. You have saves. Okay, sanity, it just defines it here. Saves are not rolls you make willingly. Saves are something bad might happen. Saves are when something bad might happen to you. Yeah, right, I got it. To make a save roll equal to the under the save value, just like a stat check. If you fail the save, you gain 1 or more stress. Additionally, you may suffer a consequence like taking damage, etc. If you critically fail a save, then you go into the panic deal. Okay, again, all fairly simple, but I'm having a heck of a time. How do I pick my save numbers? Oh wait, you know what? This is why they give you a sample character. So let's do this, Jason, because this will help me. I can reverse engineer this problem, folks. Oh, 30, 35, 30, 35, 42. So plus 5 to, how would he get 42 there? Oh, armor. He must have purchased armor. Okay. So again, so far I think I'm right on that. So what this means, I'm not certain what any of that means. Plus 5. Yeah, it's a really interesting deal. And then intellect clearly goes down here and affects these. And then, of course, combat goes all the way over here and affects this one, it looks like. Okay. So we're a teamster, so let's go back. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on this. So teamster, once per session, a teamster may re-roll a panic effect table. Okay. So teamster can re-roll panic effect. Whoops. Once per session. Pretty cool. Teamster, once per session, reroll panic effect. Okay, so there we go. Pick a loadout. Oh, the loadout's on the character sheet. That's why I didn't know. So excavation, crowbar, exploration, extermination, examination. No, we're going to be as a teamster. I'm probably going to be exploration. Yeah, I'm going to be exploration, I think. So let's do this. That's cool. I like that. So we're going to go exploration load. Actually, let's do it this way. Loadout. Exploration. There we go. So it's on the character sheet. Beautiful. Cigarettes, laser cutter, hand welders. This is stuff you obviously can add or purchase, right? Patch, allergic to bullshit. That's interesting. Okay, we gotta get... Oh, boy, that is me. Allergic to bullshit. That's absolutely me. Mark your starting skills and spend skill points. Okay, so teamsters get 0 mechanical. They get 0 G, mechanical repair. Pick one, heavy merchant or piloting, plus 4 points. Okay, so I see that. Mark your starting and spend your skills points. Okay, very cool. So I get 0 mechanical repair. So let's go skills. So 0 G, mechanical repair, and piloting. I'm going to take piloting. Maybe I pilot rigs or something for exploration. Okay, so 0 G, mechanical repair, and piloting. Plus 4 points to those. Okay, so that gives me plus 4 points. Trained, etc. Now let's take a look here what that means. Mining frigate. Interesting. Okay. All right, now how many skill points do I start with? Mark your starting skills. I did. Boom, boom. And spend skill points. Plus 4 points. So let's go back. Let's turn this sucker back around where it's right. And let's go back up here and see skills where it reflects on. Each class comes with preloaded and some relevant skills. Additionally, each class has a number of points to spend on skills during character creation. Spend all of your skill points now, keeping in mind that a trained skill costs 1, expert skills cost 2. To make an expert or master skill, you must first take a prerequisite. More on page 5. Okay, so page 5. That's page 3, 4, 5. There we go. Skills represent accumulated knowledge, craft, etc., etc. Boom, 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 boom. To make a stat check, you have a relevant skill. Add your skill bonus to your stat. Okay. Okay. Every class starts with a few skills and gains more by leveling up. There are 4 different skill ranks. We got that. We cannot do expert or master without a prerequisite, so we remember that, right? Untrained doesn't cost us anything because we don't have a bonus. Trained costs 1. Expert costs 2. Master costs 3. We got all of that. Where though do I find my skill points available to me? So see, here's another. I'll never understand why they don't just, when they refer to that in the rules, why don't they just, why in the rules doesn't it say Teamsters start with 5, blah, 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 where the hell is the skill points that I start with? It's got to say on the character sheet again here, right? So they're just assuming you're going to reference this, apparently. Skills. Where's skills here? So does it mean I get 4? That must be it. So those are my skill points, plus 4 points. Plus 4 implies that I'm adding them to another number, right? Like, let's say Teamster starts with 10 points. Or let's say my character has 10 points plus 4 if I pick. But I'm assuming that's it. My character gets plus 4. That is definitely, plus to me implies that it's added to some other number I've already got. So that's a little irritating. But let's assume I've got 4 as a starting character. If I'm wrong, we'll talk about that game session. All right, so I get to spend more points in these skills. There's no doubt I've got, do I want to be a jack of all trades, master of none? Okay. I think definitely going to want, I will be looking at, have piloting, right? Where's that character sheet again that shows, since I have piloting already, 0G, I can then go to asteroid mining. I am in exploration, correct? So I might want to put a point in asteroid mining. That is, by the way, expert. So I'm already trained. That didn't cost me anything. Asteroid mining would cost me 2. I would have 2 left, right? Let's see. I like scavenging. The idea that I'm exploring for scavenging, jury rigging, no. Mechanical repair, vehicle specialization. That's interesting. And then piloting, astrogation. Now see, he's spent 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. So that is, they get just 4. So I'm reverse engineering this pretty easily here. So that 4 points has been spent on just 2. Now he could have taken more basic skills, which is what I'm going to end up doing. I think I'm going to take archaeology because, again, if I'm doing exploration, maybe we're planet hopping, something archaeology. I can't spell it. Archaeology. I think I misspelled that. I'm horrible with spelling. Yeah, I sure did. Wow, did I ever? Archaeology. Geez, no, I only missed the A. Get out of here, man. I'm not that bad. Okay, archaeology. How about, gosh, military training? Art. Geez, rim-wise, firearms. I gotta go rim-wise. I gotta have a little bit of maybe this was like a self-defense class. I took some firearms or something rim-wise. So that's 2. I've got 2 points left. I'm thinking about geology might be good too. Kind of a scientist, biology, linguist. Scavenging. Now let's do pilot. So let's do, it just makes sense. Let's go ahead and do computers. and driving. So there we go. There is my first level character, my entry level character for Mr. Justin. Mothership character, 9 July 2022, 1600 hours. Eddie Bones, Teamsters. Once per session, he can reroll a panic effect. His stress is 2. Everybody, obviously, out in the universe is already a tiny bit stressed, but I'm not panicked about anything. My health's pretty good, despite my feebleness and my physical acumen. I'm a quick guy, though, good for piloting and driving. My intellect, not bad. I prize myself on being able to learn something, despite maybe not having a natural aptitude to particular challenges. And then combat, well, I've had some self-defense. I'm not completely inept at protecting myself and maybe keeping us alive. My sanity, my fear, my body, my armor, all pretty good. Trinket, I got a hooded parka fleece line. I do a lot of exploration, so I'm loaded out with the gear for that. I have just a little bit of credits in my bank account, and my skills are 0G, mechanical repair, piloting, archaeology, rimwise, computers, and driving. I am a fairly well-rounded guy, but not a lot of expertise yet, as I hope my career is long and varied. Eddie Bones. Bones is tall and lean, 6'2", 170 pounds, a bit frenetic, can't spell, so forgive me, frenetic in his movements and speech, appears always antsy. Bones is tall and lean, 6'2", 170 pounds, frenetic in his movements and speech, appears always antsy and fidgety. I cannot spell, so again, ignore that. Fidgety. Takes orders well and gets on with most crew members. Yeah, members, boom. He wears his blonde hair tight, cropped, and a 2-day beard. He wears his blonde hair tight cropped, and he wears his blonde hair tight cropped, and is always with a 2-day beard. All right, there you go, folks. That's my character thus far. I won't worry about spending any money or doing anything else beyond that until I have a chance to talk to. But there we go, Mothership. I'm really looking forward to this. I believe it's it's a D100. I don't know what this is. If it's when I first looked at it, I think we were playing Traveler. That's how long ago we first looked at it. And I thought it was like a kind of a D100 Traveler, but clearly its theme, its atmosphere, its genre though is Alien, right? Like the Alien film. So it's basically a D100 Alien game, I believe. So I'm really looking forward to this. Eddie Bones, Teamsters, and I won't have a rank obviously with this. I would be basically a mechanic or a pilot or something like that aboard the ship. There it is. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And Justin, I do look forward to this. I really wanted to play in Cyberpunk and Delta Green, and just didn't have a chance. So thanks again for offering some of these other games. You know, he ran Best Left Buried game, which was great fun. I think we ended up running supposed to be a one-shot. We ended up doing it for 2 sessions. That was great fun. Best Left Buried. I think there's another one that Justin ran for us. So it was pretty sweet. So anyway, thank you, sir, and I look forward to Saturday night. Thank you. Good day, everybody.